What is your name? Part 1. What is your name? My name is Ahmad Ahmed Shifa. Where are you from? I am from Bogora in Bangladesh. What do you do? I am a student at class 7 in Position School and College Bogora. Have you ever tried to make sweets or cakes? I did when I was younger, though I was never really any good at baking or confecting. The last time I cooked, it was pretty much unable to be eaten. Why do people like sweets? This is rather a complicated and abstract thing. I suppose people crave sugar for the sake of it, or maybe a candy bar can actually provide us with energy to work and study more effectively. In in scientific thing, our bodies use glucose as a primary fuel source, so our brains have evolved to like sweet foods. Consuming sugar activates the mesolimbic dopamine system, which is the brain's reward system. Dopamine, the feel good chemical messenger, is then released and reinforces our desire for sugar. Do you like cakes? Of course, I like cakes. Cakes are eaten in different occasions, just like in anyone's birthday. And I like cake especially when it has my favorite flavor, which is chocolate. Do you eat cakes or sweets after meal? Sometimes if it's a large event like a wedding, then you're usually obligated to order something for more dessert. Other than that, it doesn't happen very often. Actually, I wonder if this is a thing that's just with stallish people, because it doesn't seem to happen in many other countries that you have desserts after big meals. So that's the thing. Is there any sweet food in your country? Yes, there are many sweet foods in my country. The list is very, very long. There are many sweet foods such as rasgolla, misti doi, sandesh, rasmalai, chomchom, jilapi, sitabong, malpua, imrati, payesh, and the list goes on. Yes, sir, I'm done with part 1.
Okay, Sifa, thank you. Dohi, you can start right now. Unmute yourself, Dohi.
Okay, sir. Part 1. What is your name? My name is Tohi. Where are you from? I'm from Bangladesh. What do you do? I'm a student. I read in class 7. Let's now talk about sweets. Have you ever tried to make sweets or cakes? Yes, I have tried to make sweets or cakes. Do you like cakes? Yes, I like cakes. Especially, I like vanilla flavored cake. Do you eat cakes or sweets after the meal? Yes, after meal I eat sweets. Is there any sweet food in your country? Yes, there are various kinds of sweet food in my country. They taste so delicious. Then part 2. Describe a time you were friendly to someone you didn't like. When and where it happened? It happened in the school a few days ago. Who the person was? The person was of my classmates. Why you had to be friendly? Um, we live in a society. We have to maintain some formalities to make the society peaceful. So though I didn't like her, I had to be friendly because of sociability. And explain how you felt about it later. I didn't want to talk to her. Still, I had to be friendly, so I felt very awkward about it later. Then part 3. Do you think it is essential to be friendly? Yes, I think it is essential to be friendly. What do you think of the people who are always straightforward? Yeah, people are always straightforward, but I don't think them so bad. Is it necessary to behave in a friendly way in professional life? Yes, it is necessary to behave in a friendly way in professional life. Some people can pretend to be friendly when they are not. Does it feel familiar to you? Yes, it feels familiar to me. So I am done.
Okay, Dohi, thank you. Thank you for your space. Try to enlarge your answer because you are answering it in a very short way. So it's better to answer in a broad way. Hmm, who is now? Shajak, who is Shajak? Please unmute yourself and start your space. Shajak.
Okay, sir. May I start?
Yeah, sure, sure. Your sound is very slow. I don't know what is the reason. If you use
Okay,
headphone, please remove it.
okay, sir. Are you listening now?
Yeah, now it's okay. Please go ahead.
Okay. What is your name? My name is Sajak Purathuki, but you can call me Sajak. Where are you from? I am from Nepal, and recently I am living in the capital city of Nepal, which is the Kathmandu. What do you do? Recently, I have completed my bachelor's degree recently, so now I am preparing for my IELTS for further study. Have you ever tried to make sweets or cakes? Yeah, I have tried to make the cakes. It was during the time of the pandemic where I have lots of the free time. So I kept using my free time wisely. Why do most people like sweets? By the way, most of the people likes the sweets because of its taste. As there is a scientific evidence that the sweeting hormone is mostly present in every human. Do you like cakes? Of course, I love to have cakes because it is sweet. Because my favorite taste is the sweet. Do you eat cakes or sweets after the meal? But when I have to talk about the cakes after the meals, I really don't prefer to have any things after the meals. So I don't like to take both of them. Is there any sweet found in your country? Definitely, there are various varieties of the sweets that are made in the hotels in our country. Such are Indian sweets, Chinese sweets, but I like most the Indian sweets very much. Describe your time. You were friendly to someone you did not like. You should say when and where it happened, who the person was, why you had to be friendly, and explain how you felt about it later. Yeah, I remember during my sports program in my university degree, I actually I was very much introverted type nature person, but as I show my interest in take part in the sports week, so directly or indirectly I had to shake hand with my friends and give the company to them, and once I had fight with my friends during my first year, and but during the sports week I had to uh, make the good relationship with him, because we were in the same group, so it was also very much necessary to be more friendly and more cooperative so that we can able to win the match with high margin. Actually, after having the weekends, I felt that it was one of the unforgettable moment, and we should not keep any kind of toxic relationship with anyone, as everyone needs everyone in their difficult times. What are the differences between being friendly and being polite? I think being polite is actually the behavior of the people, yeah, the way they speak, the way they teach them with the proper behavior that comes under the polite. And being friendly means to share everything to them and to try to help them in a very good way so that they feel more comfortable to them. What do you think of the people who are always straightforward? I think I believe that people should be very much straightforward. Yeah, because they should not deceive anyone with their hypocrite mind. Therefore, people should be straightforward and should present their ideas in more clear way. Is it necessary to behave in a friendly way in professional life? Definitely. Friendly behavior is one of the most essential part in the professional life. Yeah, as we get lots of opportunity to learn more and more due to their favorable environment, and this can only be possible due to the friendly environment. Some people get pretend to be friendly when they are not. Does it feel familiar to you? Okay, I think the pretend should be done according to the based on the situation of the environment. As sometimes, if we don't like anyone, then you should not be more cruel and try to be cooperative so that it can benefit both of them. Therefore, we should try to be more friendly, even we do not want to have, we do not had the good relationship with them in the past. Okay, sir.
Okay, Shazak, thank you for your space. Focus on your pronunciation. You can improve your pronunciation while you're listening. So listen as much as you can. It will help you to improve your pronunciation. Otherwise, you have fluency, you can speak very well. It's better for you, but keep practicing. I think you'll be able to speak properly. Dear participant, our time is very limited. So please finish part 1 first, then we'll start part 2. Everyone will finish part 1. Just Ali, you are permitted, please unmute yourself.
Thank you for having me, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. What is your name? My first name is Ali, and my second name is Hassan. You just call me by my first name, Ali. Where are you from? I am from Lahore, which is the capital of Parvush province, Punjab, and it is located at the northeast of Pakistan. Apart from that, the town is famous for historical landmark, and there are so many education facilities are also available there. What do you do? At present, I am a student and I'm preparing for IELTS exam, and I have finished my graduation just 6 months ago. And in my future, I want to go abroad to pursue my higher education. Let's talk about sweets. Have you ever tried to make sweets or cakes? Well, I have not attempt to make cakes or sweet in my entire life because I think it is not my cup of tea, and I am not good with making cakes and sweets. Why do people like sweets? That's a tough question to answer, but I try to answer this. I think most of the individual like the taste of sugar, and they love to consume it, and which makes them happy, and while consuming sugar they feel much comfortable, as well as they feel active and they work very well. uh, and do you like cakes? Well, I'm not fond of eating cakes, but while any special events such as birthday ceremonies or any wedding ceremonies, at that type of event, I do love to eat cakes because it is necessary while you are attending any type of ceremonies with your friends and family members. So at that moment, I prefer to eat these type of sweets. Do you ever eat cakes or sweet after the meal? Yes, as usual, when I finish my lunch or dinner, so I prefer to eat some sorts of sweet dishes, as well as I also love to eat cake after finishing my dinner. Is there any sweets food in your country? Well, I live in a diverse country, and there are many special dishes
You have net problem, Ali.
famous not only in our country but all over the world. For example, son halwa, which is in our mother tongue. Okay, right now, sir. Is it okay? Hello, hello,
Yeah,
sir.
it's okay. It's okay, but sometimes it is breaking. However, Ali, thank you for your part one, and you have done well. If I compare your today's speech with your previous speeches, then of course you have been able to express yourself properly. It's a matter of praise for you. So stay with us now.
Sorry. Hello, sir. Hello.
Now, Shohail, if you are ready, please unmute yourself. Shohail. Or Miskat Amin. Miskat Amin, you are permitted. Please unmute yourself, Miskat Amin. Do it first, please. Okay. Muhammad Ismail, you can unmute yourself. Muhammad Ismail.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your sound is clear
Um,
to us, please.
yes, sir.
Start your speech.
Okay,
Describe
sir.
part
Let
one,
me start.
just part one. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. What's your name? My name is Muhammad Ismail. Actually, I am from Pakistan. And what do you do? I am student of computer science doing BCS computer science from Comsets University, Ahmedabad. And let's now talk about sweets. Actually, I'm big fond of chai. That's also known as tea. And many of Pakistanis like it so much. Have you ever tried to make sweet or cakes? Yes, I can make tea well. Why do people like sweets? Actually, if I say about chai, so it contains sugars and it have a lot of glucose, so it give you energy. And by according to my experience, when I feel tired, I just drink a cup of tea, and it gives pleasure. Why do people like sweets? Sorry, the next question: do you like cakes? Actually, I not like so much but when sometimes it contain less sugar, so I can eat it. Do you eat cake or sweet after the meal? Actually, I drink tea, but not cake. I never eat it cake after meal. I don't like it. Is there any sweet food in your country? A lots of in Pakistan there is a lots of and in our area there's also something, but I actually like tea so much.
Okay. Then Sohail, Muhammad Ismail, Miskat Amin. Okay, Muhammad Ismail, you can start part 2 also.
Okay. Describe a time you were friendly to someone you didn't like. Actually, I become don't not I'm not so friendly with those people I don't like. So never maybe there's sometime some my classmates or someone that I don't like, but I become friendly, but not. I didn't remember like occasion on which I become friendly to someone I didn't like. So for this question, I didn't remember anything.
Any problem? Miskat Amin, you can unmute yourself, please. Miskat Amin or Sohail, anyone? I'm going to permit you all. The participant who is left, please unmute yourself and share your ideas here. Anyone who is left, please unmute yourself. You are permitted.
Yes, sir. I'm left, sir. Can I try to speak, sir?
Yeah, Ali, you are permitted, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, now I just start part 2. Actually, being an unselfish person, I always offer an helping hand to my near and dear ones. And recently, I become a friendly with someone whom I do not like. Actually, she was my neighborhood, and I vividly memorize just 3 years ago a family who were migrated from Punjab, and he lived near in our neighborhood, and all the family members were very friendly and with us, and also with my all the family members. But one aunt, she was very arrogant, and her behavior I did not like, because she always interfere with other lives, and she always creates some type of minor issues in societies. So she was an arrogant lady, and she not treat politely with others. So I did not like that this lady. But I will memorize just when they become migrated. So she met with an accident. So at that time she was not able to went to the hospital, because her all families were lived in Canada. So I took her to the hospital, and I also make a treatment with doctors as well. So after all the treatment, we went back to the home, and I after this I look after her, and so from that time we are be a good friend. And at that time I memorize, and I remember she is just because her she was just because her behavior, and she was not arrogant. So we become a good friend, and then she was come to our home, and she treat our family members politely. To cut the story short, this was the incident when I become a friendly with someone. So can I start part 3, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. what are the difference between being friendly and being polite? Well, there are two main differences, being friendly with someone and being good behave with others. I think the one is that it is depend on your nature. If you offer helping hand to others to help someone, so it show your nature as well as your politeness to other, and it will it is very beneficial for you as well as for your family member. And apart from that, polite behavior is a essential aspect in our life, and if you are polite with your elder as well as your with children, so it's seem like you are a good human, and you are a responsible citizen of a society. So that is why I think these are the main reason, being a friendly and being a polite with others. And what do you think of the people who are always straightforward? I think individual who are forward, they are honest, and they are true individual, because they don't they don't tell a lie with other one, and they tell each and everyone to the straightforward in their face, because they don't want to cheat other persons. So that is why I think it always depends on the person behavior. People are straightforward. Is it necessary to behave in a friendly way in professional life? Yes, I think it is really crucial for us to behave in a polite way, especially in your professional life, because there are so many colleagues with whom you met in your daily routine, as well as there are your senior whom have the ability to promote you, and if you behave with them in a polite way, so there are so many opportunity you want from them, and also it is good for your reputation. Some people can pretend to be friendly when they are not, and does it feel familiar to you? Yeah, that's a difficult question to answer, but I try to answer it, because as I understood, I have seen a lot of people who try to be friendly someone, but in their inner feeling, they don't be honest with the other person. They just try to cheat to other person, and they don't want to provide a helping hand to others. They just try to complete their work with the person, and then they don't want to be polite, and they don't want to be give any type of benefit to other person. So I am done, sir.
Ali, thank you very much for your speech. But in the part 2, I have noticed some problems with your tense, because he was came. You cannot say like this way. You have to say he came or she came like this. And they lived in other countries. You cannot say they were lived, because the live is in transitive verb. You cannot use it in passive voice. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay. And the other parts, sir?
other parts are almost okay, and you have fluency, no doubt. Just be
Mhm.
careful about tense, because tense
Okay.
is very necessary. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. But sir, it is just unconsciously I try when I was speaking. So it is just unconsciously I make any kind of mistakes, but I try to avoid all these type of mistakes.
You have to listen to your own voice while delivering your speech. If you listen to your own voice, then I think you'll be able to correct your mistakes. Okay.
Okay,
And
sir.
you should remember that tense is very sensitive.
Tense
So
is okay.
you cannot make any mistakes while using tense. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ali, Miskat Amin, if you like, you can unmute yourself and share your ideas with us. Miskat Amin, because we're going to end the class very soon. If you like, you can unmute yourself. Otherwise, I will end the class. Okay, maybe you are not willing. So this is the end of our today's class. Thank you very much to join with me.